Glaswegian accent. I'm now resident in North Yorkshire, and I say to my Scottish contingent up north, well, if you've got to live in England, there's a lot worse places to live than North Yorkshire. It's a truly lovely part of the country. And it feels like every day when I go out driving or do whatever I need to do up at home, it feels like I'm on holiday. It's probably because I'm stuck behind caravans and camper vans and that type of thing. But, or flocks of sheep, or the hounds. We have the hunt kennels, that's about a mile away from where we live. So the hounds get exercised regularly, since of course they're not allowed to do that old fox chasing thing anymore, allegedly. But who knows whether they do or not. Anyway, where I live is about an hour and a bit away from the east coast, in lovely places like Whitby and Robin Hood's Bay. And I don't know, have you ever been to those places?
Yes.
Yep. Yes? Oh, yes. Fantastic, good. I'm speaking to the educated, good. And so, these are fantastic little fishing towns. Well, Whitby's quite big actually, Robin Hood's Bay is small, and places like Staithes and things, they're all tiny wee places. And you could imagine it packed full of smugglers, which is exactly what it used to be like. And Robin Hood's Bay, the prices of the beer in the pubs, you could say, perhaps. Maybe still is, but anyway. Oh, which way is this one meant to go? Oh, this is going up the way. So I wrote this song about what it would be like if you were recruited to be a riding officer. Now, a riding officer, this is your history lesson here, folks. The riding officer, and I learned this from Tony Robinson, who used to do the programme The Worst Jobs in History, so it must be right. Well, he did always have a cunning plan and strangely shaped turnips, but I think that was a different programme he was in, actually. So, this programme was telling us all about this job of the riding officer. Now, the riding officer would have an area they had to patrol along the coastline. They did it on the south coast of England as well, places like Rye and Hove and places like that, where there was a lot of smuggling. And the riding officer would be recruited from the community of smugglers. That's the first flaw in the plan, really, isn't it? He was paid a pittance, and from that he had to fund his own horse, buy his own pistol and his own cutlass, and then he basically had to go and catch all of his neighbours smuggling. So, you know, pretty plum job, not. So I thought it would be pretty shitty to be a riding officer, really, wouldn't it? But I reckon it would be even shittier to be married to one. So, so I wrote this song, and it's called The Riding Officer. And I have to sit down, because I get dead out of breath when I do this one. I feel like I'm riding a horse while I do this. So this is The Riding Officer. Here we go. Oh.